You know what we are going to do today? So let's start with the first confusion. The first confusion comes with the pricing. Look, if you made games with Unity and earned 100k dollars in the last year, you only then you will be paying. But if you haven't made any money, you won't have to pay to Unity. If you are just learning Unity, you have made $0 so far. You don't have to pay for that, which means as an individual, you are free to use because you haven't made any money so far. Secondly, the installation process of Unity is so long. So if you want to dig into Unity, make sure you can handle headache. Some may not know, Unity doesn't run on mobile devices. You need a laptop or a desktop, but you cannot run Unity inside of a mobile device. Sorry for the mobile devices. So here you can see the requirements. You need at least Windows 7, DirectX 10 support, but DirectX 11 is the most recommended thing. 2 GB RAM, at least 2 GB RAM is required, at least. You should have a basic computer knowledge. You will need to know basics like how to left mouse button click, how to do double click, how to navigate in Windows, etc. kinds of basic things. Also make sure you have 10 GB or more free space, and also you will need a stable network connection. And it is important that you need to create account on idunity.com. It is easy if you have basic computer knowledge. First of all, we will need to download Unity Hub. To install Unity Hub, you will, let's search unity.com slash download and press enter. You will come to this page. On this page, you will actually have to think of your operating system. If your operating system is Windows, I mean Windows 7, Windows 10 or Windows 11, I guess, if you have, then click on here. And if you are not using Windows but except using another different operating system which is Mac, so click on here. In case of Linux, click on here. So make sure if you are using Windows, click here, and if you are not, you are using Mac, then this, click on download for Mac. And if you are not using Mac but except using Linux, then click on here. I'm using Windows, so I'll be clicking on here. The file you have downloaded is going to be the installer of Unity Hub. This is that file that we have downloaded. Click on that file so that we can open the installer of Unity Hub. After that, if you don't know the terms of services that Unity provides, over here, press paste down on your keyboard and you will see it. This is the terms of services of Unity. Clicking on agree means you are agreed to terms of services of Unity, and so you can continue. Press agree if you are done and then start the installation. After that, do not hit run on Unity for now, then uncheck that and click on finish. Close the Explorer. The thing that will happen is your installed Unity Hub will come over here. You can see it is in the desktop now. That is the Unity Hub. Now open up your installed Unity Hub. And after opening, you will see a sign in window. If you're a newcomer to Unity, you will see that sign up window. Write your email, and after that write your password, then sign in inside of Unity Hub. After entering the email and the password of that account, you can now see this. After that, you will need to go to manage license. Click on here to get a license. You are a free user, so you will need to click on get a free license over here, and the instructions are not hard to do, hard to understand, so it is easy, just like clicking and buttons and giving you a personal license. Getting a license, after getting personal license, you can close this window, and this is your Unity project manager on this tab. Beside this tab, on the bottom of that tab, you have another tab which is called installs tab. Click on it, and there you will find your Unity installation editors in the editors over here, list of the Unity editors. This page will show you the list of your Unity editor downloaded versions. I assume you will see this blank as you haven't downloaded the editors. But what you will have to do is go to install editor, install an editor from here. I would recommend you this version. Whatever Unity recommends is the best version to install. You can also download these versions. this 2021, 2020 if you want to, but that is not the recommended version. The recommended version is this one, as it is showing right now today. Let's install this 2022.3 recommended version by clicking on its install button. After that, select Microsoft Visual Studio Community 2022, Windows Build Support as you are a Windows user, and then click on documentation. It is a great thing for beginners. You will need the documentation for many reasons. And there are also Android build supports which will help you to make the games for Android. We don't need it. We are not going to make any Android games. We will just learn Unity. So you can uncheck the Android build support, which actually needs only when you are making a game for Android. And this one, which is not actually essential thing, but it is optional. It will help you to build games for desktop device like on Windows operating system. And after that, documentation, it is recommended for beginners. In the case of this tutorial, keep other checkbox unchecked and click continue, check the licenses and click continue. Unity Hub will start downloading the Unity editor and then installing it. After downloading, you will see the blank spaces filled with a Unity editor that you have just downloaded by Unity Hub. That's how you actually have installed Unity. Now we have installed Unity Hub. But what is next? Next, we will learn how to create a project. Then we will continue with more tutorials that will help you learn Unity. Until that, it's actually all for today. Happy game developing. Bye.